Guys, what's going on? My name is Luis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is December 2nd, 2023, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And it says here, the leader of the yellow and blue country, Mr. Z, was informed by his generals about the event developments in these multiple regions. Once again, guys, Mr. Z generals are sounding the alarm here. They're basically telling him that they need to retreat and do something different ASAP. So the bear is dropping a hammer on all these forces here. So it says, General briefed him on the losses of many stuff. And let me just highlight this. Look at this. A whole bunch of stuff. Information states that Mr. Z collapsed psychologically and under the weight of adverse developments ordered a complete retreat and the creation of new defense lines from these regions to Western yellow and blue country. We're going to see what's going on here, guys, but as of right now, it seems like it's not looking good. You have very, very important generals sounding the alarm on this one. They are telling Mr. Z, you got to figure something out because this, it's not looking that great. And this is when NATO and the Sleeping Giant are stepping in. I just posted a video not too long ago that NATO, along with Finland and so many others, it seems like they're preparing for some kind of imminent event. And the bear is waiting for them. All right, guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, families, and loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, the PayPal link and the Patreon link is in the description box. Also, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. All right, check out my video, guys. I did mention about NATO, excuse me, and the Sleeping Giants are getting ready. And it seems like Mr. Z, that's it, it's over for him. The yellow and blue country capital, they are now afraid that the worst scenario can materialize. The Bear Army will launch a counter event which will drag the yellow and blue country forces to these regions. That is why in the yellow and blue country capital, they decided to save what can be saved from the yellow and blue country army until, if possible, its reorganization. Now, the image of Mr. Z and the generals at the time of the briefing is an irrefutable witness of what has happened. So there's a picture here. And again, I can't show the picture, guys, but it shows Mr. Z is kind of worried. And he's trying to figure something out. So he has the best of the best of the best. We're talking about generals in that round table. Mr. Z is trying to see what game plan, what's the next plan, and how to stop the bear. One thing I tell you guys, I don't think Mr. Z is capable of stopping the bear. The bear is way too powerful. Mr. Z is not, how do you say it, experienced like the bear is when it comes to WAR. Mr. Z announced the transition of the Yellow Blue Country Army defense. Mr. Z announced the completion of the counter events of the Yellow Blue Country Army and the transition of the Yellow Blue Country ED to defense. The Yellow Blue Country leader called for new defense, fortification, to be built along the entire front line. Now let me stop here. Maybe, or just maybe, again guys, this here is a game of chess, the way I see it. There's a possibility the Sleeping Giant might have called Mr. Z and told him, you guys going to be changing everything around. We're going to do our part. We already closed down borders and all that. We, Finland and all them. You guys are going to be doing your part too. And we're going to start going against the bear. I mean, there's a possibility all this is going to lead to striking the bear. All right, so in more details, in the Yellow and Blue country, they decided to start the construction of a new defense line following the example of the bear. All right, so you have very important people here, led by Zalunzi, took this decision despite the fact that the leader office was categorically against it, as it is a de facto recognition of the failure of the offensive line. Mr. Z, 1991 border axis strategy failed miserably. Now the Yellow and Blue country officially on defensive. The offense is over. So the WAR Council discussed the construction of new multi-level fortification on the main defensive lines. So these are the direction, I'm gonna skip those names, in those regions, as well as the border regions bordering the Bear and Belarus. All right, so the correct arrangement of the defensive lines should become a matter of priority, including front lines areas. Once again, these are very important information that these people are talking about. Again, we're talking about Mr. Z, the leader, and his generals. So we discussed the attraction of resources, the incentives, give me a second here, guys, of private companies in this project financing. We also discussed the needs on which we will work with partners to strengthen our defense line. Mr. Z said in his speech, 3 defense lines are planned to be built. The coordinated the action, a special team will be created in the Ministry of Defense of the Yellow and Blue country, headed by the Minister of Defense, the Bear, and the head of the Ministry of Digital Development. They will set up an operational headquarters that will monitor the interaction between local authorities and the military. The main efforts to build new lines of defense will be made by the authorities of the regions and the territory of which the same defensive structure will be built. All these information is coming out from the Yellow and Blue country leader, Mr. Z. So he's putting out some very important info here. And some of these stuff here should be quiet, put it like that. Because you're giving a lot of info to the bear. So generally, the first line of defense will be constructed by the Army and run along the existing front line. The rest will be built by the state's agency of reconstruction and infrastructure development of the Yellow and Blue country, attracting private contractors. Now, the new operational headquarters will allocate the funds for their implementation. All right, so once again, guys, and there's a video here. There's a video of Mr. Z. I guess he's breaking this down. He's breaking all this down, and I'm gonna share this video on my Twitter account. If you guys want to check it out, the link to my Twitter will be in the comments box. The sleeping giant decision to build the wall. Here we go. So I just mentioned that I have a feeling that the sleeping giant might have called Mr. Z and told him, you guys are going to be changing everything around. And we're going to be doing our part. NATO, Finland, and others be closing down their stuff. And again, like I say, guys, I just posted a video not too long ago when it comes to NATO. Sleeping Giant sending 6 NUKE subs. So things are looking pretty tough nowadays. I mean, not tough, but things are heating up. All right, so reliable Yellow and Blue country sources report that the leader of the Yellow and Blue country, Mr. Z, had a heated disagreement with the bear, with Zalonzi over the latter's proposal to start construction of defensive fortifications. Such a move reveals that the Yellow Blue country is abandoning any aggressive attempts. In other words, Mr. Z does not want to give up. Mr. Z doesn't want to give up. However, Mr. Z accepted the offer of the Yellow and Blue Country General in Chief and Master Dolphin for power in the Yellow and Blue Country capital. Once again, the resident Telegram channel reported, citing a source from Mr. Z's office, that the decision was made after the sleeping giant, Mr. Lloyd, visited the Yellow Blue Country capital. Now, the two sides had an intense discussion about the need for such fortification, the channel said. The sleeping giant realized that Mr. Z's statements about the need to recover the 1991 borders are not related to the resources available to the WEST in the Yellow Blue Country. What to do? Excuse me, guys, give me a second here. What do Mr. Z's statement actually mean? Well, it says here, this is undoubtedly a humiliating defeat for the Yellow Blue Country leader. It also means that the Yellow Blue Country capital will only be able to receive aid for defense purposes, which is already a reality. Like I say, guys, I mean, I just feel like they're throwing Mr. Z under the bus on this one. All right, so you have a very important person here, the Yellow Blue Country Forces. Mr. Lunzi learned from a photo of the convening of a WAR council without him. All right, so you have this person here, a member of the Radar from the Servant of the People party, participated in the Mr. Z and Zalunzi. I'm just going to skip that name there, guys. By launching strikes against the Yellow Blue Country. Guys, a lot of stuff here. I'm just going to skip. Patreons tomorrow. Patreons tomorrow is going to be free, and I don't use code words. We're going to talk a lot about these stuff here, but again, like I say, guys, I don't want to get in trouble again by just saying certain words. I don't know why they're doing this to me. I feel like I'm like the only one they're going after. So I truly apologize if I'm not saying certain words or skipping some of this part. So one of the participants in the WAR council published a photo where Mr. Z, the commander of the ground forces of the armed forces of the Yellow Blue Country, the Minister of Defense, the head of the office of, give me a second here, President Musk, but the Supreme Commander of the forces of the Yellow Blue Country are present, is absent. The photo was taken in that region. Now, again, guys, like I said, I'm going to share this link in my Twitter account if you guys want to check it out. And that's all of it. And it seems like the meeting is somewhere underground. I mean, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna use this picture as a thumbnail, all right, to this video. And it seems like it's an underground bunker. That's what it looks like. You have, it seems like very important people, but again, it seems like that meeting is in an underground bunker. All right, so once again, guys, very important meeting. That's all of it for this news here, this article. But Mr. Z collapses in WAR Council, ordered retreat and construction of defense fortification across the Yellow and Blue Country to save what is left of. I think this could be game over for Mr. Z. Or again, who knows? Maybe the Sleeping Giant has other game plans. As of right now, everything's being focused on the middle E, biblical WAR. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, some more updates concerning the Yellow Blue Country future. Like I said, it's not looking good, but it seems like Sleeping Giant NATL has a plan. And again, all their plans for the past 22 months has been looking really tough. Hopefully, who knows, maybe this one here will be a game changer. Thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.